Guys, welcome back to another ACTP video. Today we're going to be talking about students demonstrating learning. Some questions to never ask your students are, does that make sense or do you understand? Why? Tutoring requires tutees to demonstrate learning, so they must show and tell what they know. Tutors must reliably assess what students know before moving on. Tutors also shouldn't assume or guess that a student knows what is happening. So when you ask, does that make sense or do you understand, a student could easily just nod their head yes or say yes without fully understanding what they are responding to. The learning process and Bloom's taxonomy. The tutor needs to be aware of the most important goal and the 6 goals of tutoring. Promote independence in learning. Bloom's taxonomy should be reviewed, particularly in the first 3 levels. Remember, the ability to actively recall facts, ideas, or concepts, understand, the ability to explain facts, ideas, and concepts, and apply, the ability to demonstrate that knowledge on assignments, quizzes, and tests. Check for understanding. Students often come to tutoring due to a lack of understanding that is preventing them from being able to solve problems or explain ideas and concepts. How to check for understanding. Ask your students to describe things in their own words, use real-world scenarios, complete a similar problem, quiz or test the students, and see what they retained from the session. The learning checklist. Make sure to reflect on your session. Is the student taking ownership of their learning? Why is the student learning this? Do they need to know it? Can students demonstrate the skills or ideas they've learned? What strategies did you use to assess understanding? Did students demonstrate understanding, i.e., did they solve it by themselves? And has the student committed themselves to applying what they have learned? The learning checklist. By answering those 6 questions and putting them in practice, tutors can become highly effective at checking for understanding to the best of their ability. Tutors are guides who walk with students down the path of academic success, and it's important that the tutor does not deviate from making students do most of the work and doing most of the talking. When students leave, they should feel more prepared and confident that they can work independently. Study skills. Many students come to college without the necessary study skills to manage the complexity of taking 4 or 5 college classes. The aim of tutors should be to fill students' toolbox with a variety of study skills that will benefit them throughout their college career. Tutors should make it a point to not only introduce and demonstrate various study skills, but also to reinforce the use of these skills during the semester. Students sharing which skills worked best for a particular class in the past is a huge bonus, and using these favorites repeatedly in sessions is encouraged. And that is all. Thank you guys.